Welcome to Dr. Shrikant Pharmacy channel. Myself Dr. Shrikant, VL College of Pharmacy, Raichur. Please like, share, subscribe and hit the bell icon for the latest video. So today we are discussing the topic the stability of suspension or settling in suspension. In earlier video I enlightened the detailed study about the suspensions. So today we are going to discuss the stability of a suspension or settling in the suspension. Majorly, the suspensions are biphasic liquid dosage form, in which it contains two phases. One phase we called as an internal phase, or you can say that dispersed phase. It is in the form of a insoluble solid, whereas another phase is in a liquid or a vehicle medium. So the importance of this stability of suspension mainly depend upon the dispersed phase, that is a dispersed particle. When the stable suspension you want to say means the dispersed particle must be uniform distribution. Uniform distribution is necessary, and the medium, the dispersion media which is present in the suspension, it should prevent the settling of the particle by increasing the viscosity. That is a major important. If any variation in this part, either in the distribution of the particle, or particle size increases, or character increases, or the viscosity decreases, ultimately the stability of suspension will be variates. To know this, the detailed stability of suspension or settling in suspension, we will be enlightening the different the parameter which will influencing on the settling of the particle. We will be discussing in this class. That is, the first one is theory of sedimentation. Theory of sedimentation. Many times we enlightened the how the Stokes law influencing on the emulsion stability. Similarly, the same Stokes law will gives idea about the particle size also. In this case, the V stands for the rate of settling. That is how much of speed of a particle will be settled from the topper to the bottom. That is the rate of settling or velocity or speed. It is called. D is nothing but diameter of the dispersed phase. Rho s and rho 0 are the density of the dispersed particle as well as the dispersion medium. G is the acceleration due to gravity, and 18 eta is the viscosity of the dispersion medium. So here V is directly proportional to D. Directly proportional to D. If the diameter is increases, settling also increases. Settling of the particle also increases. So very clear. V is directly proportional to diameter of the dispersed particle. As the diameter of the particle increases, the settling of the particle will increases. Okay, because of the increase in the diameter, the density is also increases. Automatically the particle will be gets down fast due to the acceleration due to gravity. And rho s and rho 0 are the density of dispersed particle and density of the dispersion medium. Like the emulsion, here also the difference between these two should be very narrow, or you can say that near to 0. So that is acceptable for the stable suspension. If any variation among the rho s and rho 0, so ultimately the settling of the particle will be increases. And acceleration due to gravity, G stands, and eta is that is viscosity. Here the rate of settling is inversely proportional to the viscosity. As the viscosity decreases in a suspension, rate of settling is also increases. As the viscosity decreases, rate of settling is also increases. Hence the viscosity has to be maintained optimum so that settling of the particle will be slows down. So this is about the theory of sedimentation. Yes. सो स्टेबिलिटी ऑफ सस्पेंशन में पहली बात हम ये समझना, द डिस्पर्स्ड पार्टिकल जो भी रहता है ना, उसका रोल इम्पॉर्टेंट रहता है, वो कैसा डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन हुआ रहता है सस्पेंशन में, और जो मीडियम रहता है ना डिस्पर्शन मीडिया, उसका विस्कोसिटी जो रहता है ना बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट रहता है. डिस्पर्स्ड पार्टिकल यूनिफॉर्म रहना, पार्टिकल डिस्ट्रीब्यूट थ्रू आउट द डिस्पर्शन मीडियम में रहना, वो बेहतर रहता है. अगर डिस्पर्शन मीडिया उसका विस्कोसिटी अगर कम हुए तो पार्टिकल क्या हो जाता है, नीचे सेटल होने का चांसेस ज़्यादा रहता है. वो उसका स्टडी नीड से मालूम होना बोले तो हम लोग पढ़ना है कि थ्योरी ऑफ सेडिमेंटेशन में स्टोक्स लॉ बताता है कि रेट ऑफ सेटलिंग इक्वल्स टू डायरेक्टली प्रोपोर्शनल टू द डायमीटर and also the rho s and rho 0 differences and gravity and the viscosity. ये हमारे को समझ में आया. Next we'll come to the sedimentation parameter. What are the sedimentation parameter with respect to dispersed particle? Okay, so first one is sedimentation volume. What is the sedimentation volume? Okay, so sedimentation volume is nothing but ratio of ultimate volume of sediment to the initial volume of the sediment, that is stand for the F. F is nothing but sedimentation volume. What is F? This is an flocculated suspension of F equals to VU divided by V0, that is an ultimate volume of sediment divided by initial volume of the sediment. It is called as a sedimentation volume. Usually it should be less than 1 to greater than 1, that is an acceptable for the stable suspension. So let us consider this the initial volume at 10 am, the V0 initial volume of a 10 am, the suspension when you poured into the measuring cylinder, you note down the volume 100 ml, and after 24 hours you check the volume which is obtained in the measuring cylinder, and that difference is called as the settling of the particle, that is we call as an ultimate volume. So ultimate volume divided by V0, that is an ultimate volume ratio of the V0, nothing but sedimentation volume. So as I told, ranges from less than 1 to greater than 1, it is an acceptable. And next comes the degree of flocculation. It is an abbreviated by beta. What is this degree of flocculation? Equals to F infinity divided by F0, or you can say that beta equals to VU. VU stands for the ultimate sedimentation volume of the flocculated suspension, whereas V0 is the ultimate sedimentation volume of the deflocculated suspension. And when you come to know what is the degree of flocculation, when you plot the graph sedimentation volume, that is F versus time, whatever the graph, the curve what you are showing, that is directly proportional to the stable or unstable. For example, graph showing is a horizontal line. When you plot against F versus time, if you getting the stable horizontal line, that is we call as a stable suspension. And if the little slip over the horizontal line, either in the top or either in the bottom, so that also we consider as a stable emulsion. If it is variation is long is there, like this is there, so then it is not accepted. Okay, so from that we can identify that if the curve with horizontal line are the less steep, then you can say that it is a stable suspension, means the particles are uniformly distributed throughout the distribution medium and will contain the required viscosity, hence there is no chance of the settling of the particle, or less chance of the settling of the particle. And next comes to the micromeretic method. This is another important method which can be identifying whether the particles are individually are there or not, or any formation of any lumps are there. So say example, you prepared a suspension, initially the size of particle will be like this. After one day you see that the particles are very freely are available, or any joint are there. If it is any joint are there, the settling of the particle will be increases, or lumps if he formed, it will be increases. Next comes the rheological method. So rheological method is useful to determine the viscosity of the dispersion medium. So if the lesser the viscosity, so greater will be the settling of the particle. If you maintain the optimum viscosity, the settling of the particle will be controlled. So thereby the stability of suspension will be maintained. So this can be identified by using the different viscometer which are available. Last one, zeta potential. What is this zeta potential? So every particle will have the electrical surface energy will be there. So for example, this is a particle is there. This particle will have the surface electric charge will be there, and these particle, if you have a more attraction forces, more attractive energy charge is there, they will be join each other. That is nothing but the plus or minus are there. The attraction is more, and if it is distance are maintained in a properly, then the attraction will be less, so repulsive will be more. So in other words, what I can say that the interparticle distance should be maintained in a optimum, so that each particle will not be more attractive and also will not be more repulsive. So here it is very essential that essential that the interparticle distance should be maintained in a very optimum, so that the particle attraction will be optimum and the rate of settling will be delayed, so thereby the stability of the suspension will be more. So हम लोग ये समझ में आया सेडिमेंटेशन वॉल्यूम से, इनिशियली जब सस्पेंशन प्रिपेयर करके मेजरिंग सिलेंडर में डाल को आज कितना है वॉल्यूम और कल कितना वॉल्यूम वो देखे तो आपको मालूम हो जाता है सेडिमेंटेशन वॉल्यूम कितना है। डिग्री ऑफ फ्लक्चुएशन में ये पता चलता है फ्लक्चुएटेड सस्पेंशन रेशियो बाई दी डीफ्लक्चुएटेड सस्पेंशन, उससे पता चलता है कि स्टेबल सस्पेंशन है क्या नहीं। उसको पता करने के लिए हम लोग इजी प्लॉटिंग ऑफ ए ग्राफ दैट इज एन सेडिमेंटेशन वॉल्यूम वर्सेस टाइम ग्राफ डाले तो ये जो हॉरिजॉन्टल और लेस स्टीप नियर टू द हॉरिजॉन्टल कर्व शेप में बताए तो हमारा जो सस्पेंशन प्रिपेयर पार्टिकल्स में जो भी है ना वो नॉर्मल है और यूनिफॉर्म डिस्ट्रीब्यूट है और विस्कोसिटी भी कंट्रोल्ड है। और माइक्रोमेरिटिक मेथड्स में मालूम हो जाता है बाय माइक्रोमेरिटिक मेथड यू कैन आइडेंटिफाई दैट पार्टिकल्स इंडिपेंडेंट है कि नहीं, या लम्स बन गया तो लम्स बनने से क्या हो जाता है उसका पार्टिकल सेटलिंग ज़्यादा होता है। रियोलॉजिक मेथड में डिफरेंट विस्कोमीटर्स विल बी यूज़ करके विस्कोसिटी कितना है डिस्पर्शन मीडियम का पता करते हैं, तो उसके हिसाब से सेटलिंग ऑफ द पार्टिकल विल बी एनालाइज आइडेंटिफाइड। Zeta potential is another method identifying the electrical charge present in the surface of the particle. More the charges, more the attractive forces what happen the particle will be joining, more the repulsive they are very separately will be there. So optimum zeta potential is an essential for the stable suspension. So hopefully you understand this video very clearly. Okay, in the easiest way I explained the stability of the suspension or settling in the suspension. Thank you very much for watching this video.